Man, you ever come across them people that seem complacent through their mind, and it's not necessarily their fault, it's just the way that they was brought up. And they say stuff like, money doesn't mean everything. Money doesn't grow on trees. Money is the root of all evil. Money doesn't make you happy. Money doesn't do this and money doesn't do that and money all this type of stuff. And you know what? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of hearing about it. And when you get away from stuff like that, you can actually make some moves, right? And I want to explain to you why money may not be everything, but it definitely helps. Ray Woods back again. Welcome to another video, YouTube channel Crab Out the Bucket, where I discuss and teach, educate everybody else from my past mistakes so you cannot make the same ones through financial education that you was not taught in school and through mindset. For everybody that's new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, smash the notification bell so you'll be notified when I'm coming out with more quality content. Now let's get into the video. People who say that money isn't everything, that's like the funniest thing I've heard throughout my years. I just turned 30 in March, and I've heard it so much, and I completely tuned it out and completely took it out of my life by the time I was about the age of 25, right? And so one thing I want to tell you that money does help is you become financially stable. And it reduces a lot of the drama and the split ups and the relationship damage inside of the household. So when you have your finances in order, when you have the ability to be able to do things, when you have your finances together, when you're making good money to support the family, things will run smoother in your life. And then another thing is you're able to change your generation. If you come from a household that is maybe you working a paycheck to paycheck, or you come from poverty, or you come from a poor family, or you come from a lower middle class, whatever it may be, you're able to use that money and do things that your previous family was not able to do. And then somebody along that family line may be able to want to learn this stuff and may be able to change that path with you. But you want to understand that money is going to help in that situation. Now, having a lot of money is stressful, right? But being broke is also stressful. So which one do you want to do? Do you want to be broke and stressed out? Or would you rather be rich and stressed out? And you ain't even got to be rich. Rich is all relative. Rich for some people is, man, I got a couple grand in the bank. Rich for other people, maybe I need a couple million. You see what I'm saying? So, for me, it's about 8 figures, 9 figures. So the stress level is different. But it's sad. I come from a background where we didn't really talk about money in the household. And I grew up through all these years, whether it been in college, whether it been working a job where I had to support my mom, and I also had to worry about if I was going to be able to pay bills. I got tired of looking at my bank account and seeing if I could go out there and buy something from McDonald's. I got tired of looking at my bank account, making sure that I could pay bills or making sure that my account don't go in negative, which it has a billion times. And the thing I don't like, you got to stress even more about, is when you already broke and then you spend money and go into the negative, the bank is going to hit you with a fee. Now you more negative. So that's even more stress on you. Wouldn't it feel better if you had more money? Another one is better education. I don't even want to get too heated on the education topic because it's a sensitive topic for me, and it's just so chaotic, especially how much student loan debt is in this country of the United States of America. Having money gives you a better education. It gives you access to a lot of resources that some schools have. And I'll give you the prime example. I go to eat at this restaurant and I eat breakfast with my wife sometime. And what happens is I talk to these different kids that they're just graduated high school, or maybe they second and third year in college, first or second year in college. And when I ask them, I say, hey, do you learn anything, financial education or anything when you're in high school? And they say, you know what? Not really. I mean, they don't really talk about anything as far as they talk about economics, but it's not really in detail with that. And those be the people from the public schools. If you look at the people in the private schools, that have a lot of money because their parents are paying for them to go to them private schools, unlike the public schools. Those kids in the private schools actually learn about personal finance. Those kids in the private schools actually learn about things related to investing and things related to the deeper details of economics and learning how to save money and learning how the markets trend and go up and this and that. So that information is going to come from a place where you actually have to pay for it. I have some friends that pay for their kids to go to a private school, and they have like the best education. And I always look back and be like, man, if I could have had that, then things would be completely different. But you can't dwell on the past. The only thing you can do is take that. Now you know. And this is why I tell you guys from my past mistakes, and you take that and now you are able to implement and try to build your finances so you can create a better life for your future kids or your future family or whatever it may be that you're trying to accomplish. Having more money means more time. People say time is money. And if time equals money, then if you got more money, you got more time. Because if you got less money, you got less time. Because if you broke and you ain't got no money, you better have your ass out there working trying to get some money. And if you got a lot of money, you could chill a little bit, but don't chill too much because then you're going to start losing the money. And then you're going to start losing time. So make sure you go out there and go get some money so you can build some more time. Think about the 9 to 5. If you're trying to work a side hustle and you go to work and you have to wake up at 7 o'clock, you get dressed, you got to be at work at 8, you're working from 8 to 5 o'clock, maybe you go to the gym, maybe you got to go pick up your kids, maybe you got to do something. Throughout that time period, don't forget you got traffic. You come back from 5 o'clock, you get home about 6 o'clock, you got to go pick up the kids or something, that's about 7 or 8, then you got to cook dinner, then you got to go to the gym if you go to the gym. All these different things limit the amount of time you have because those 8 hours are in work and that's the time that you got to make that money. But if you have something like a business that can actually generate you money, it can give you more time. Think about the company you may or may not work for. The CEO, I guarantee he's working, but he's not working as hard as some of the people that are down below the food chain. Think about it. Now, those individuals that say that money isn't everything, I'm going to just say that being broke is selfish. That's more selfish than being rich. Because when you're rich, you have the resources to help people. If you don't want to help people, you can be broke and selfish. Because when you help people, it's inevitable that the money and the wealth is going to come your way. And it can either be helping people through music. It can be helping people through your services and your products. You can do dancing, anything you can help somebody smile and get money from it. But for the individuals that don't want to even think about helping people, then those will be the ones that will potentially be broke in their lifetime. So go make that money because you don't want to be selfish. You know, those individuals, you start to, and this is from my experience as well, you start to drift away from those people who continue to be complacent and think in that mindset. And it's not like you dislike the person to the fullest. Now, you just don't resonate with them anymore. There's some people you're going to end up dropping in your lifetime. You're going to end up getting rid of some of your old friends because they stay in a specific mindset or they stay a certain way and they do not grow. And they just do not grow with what you're doing. They don't grow with what you're going through. And that's okay. That's okay. You don't want to judge them because they may or may not be broke and they may be making good money. But the thing with you get around people that don't have money, those be the ones that be judging the most. So you go make your money and you go get around people who not looking to judge everybody else. You go get around those people that's looking to boost you up and make sure that you're making more and reaching your full potential by getting some more money. It's time to start changing your mindset and start making some more money. Because the money, I'm telling you, when you get your finances and get it together, when you start paying attention more to your money, things will change in your life, like your lifetime or in your life in general. I am a victim of that because I used to didn't take care of my finances. And when I started paying attention to my finances, when I started understanding things about credit and things about money, whole freaking life changed, man. It's crazy. Now look, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment below. Do you have anybody around your circle that's saying that money is the root of all evil or money doesn't grow on trees or money isn't everything? You know, if you do have them, let me know in the comments below and I will reply to you and tell you how you need to tell this person to get the hell out of your face with that mindset. Because if you want to change, it's time for you to make that change and go make some money. Now, until my next video, I will speak with you all later.